I'm going to show this response here to Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Now, I want you to hear this guy's response to this scripture right here.
With these people, man, I don't understand this flex that they think that they're flexing. To be a people group so prideful, so ignorant and dumb, to pick Barabbas over the Messiah and crucify the Messiah, and then think that 2,000 years later that you're the only people group that he's came to save. Like, it's honestly ridiculous. Christ came and died for all nations, Jew and Gentile. And, you know, you're falling hook, line, and sinker with hatred, man. Like, if you die and have hatred in your heart, it's for naught. And that's according to the Messiah. And, yeah, you guys think that this is just, this is going to be this 1,000-year reign coming up, and you guys are going to triumphantly destroy all your enemies and all that stuff. You're falling hook, line, and sinker for the Antichrist. And have fun with that. I mean, I love you. I forgive you. I'm going to love and forgive every one of you too when all this goes down. And that spirit of reparations and I need payback and I hate my enemy and all that stuff, that's, you know, it's going to come out. And it's all right. I get it. You don't know what's going on. But, you know, on Judgment Day, we'll figure it out.
So he just doesn't get it with these people. He just doesn't get it. Well, it's funny how, you know, we're supposedly ignorant and dumb and everything else. That didn't address anything with the scriptures. You're not arguing with us. You're arguing with what's written in the Bible. All over the Bible, it says there's going to be retribution, restoration for the people, for the things that they have gone through. Now, if you think that somehow that's not true and whatever else, that's your opinion. You're welcome to it. But it was just kind of funny how you're just so dismissive of the things that we're saying. But see, that's what happens when you have Caesarea Borgia and White Jesus, that you've been able to just dismiss us and think that it's just absolutely crazy to think that we would actually get justice for what's happened to our people, that, you know, you would actually have to be held accountable for what's happened to our people. Now, many things have happened to our people, and you guys don't care at all about any kind of justice for our people. You just make excuses. Oh, they're Hamites. Oh, they're subhuman. Oh, they're made to be my servants. You know, and this has been going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Now, you're welcome to believe whatever it is you want to believe. We have a reparations spirit. That's a spirit, right? Wanting reparations for, I don't know, the things you stole, the things you've kept, the things you've passed down, the society that's been set up for yourself. I guess that's a wrong thing. So why don't you guys let all the criminals go? Why don't you guys let all the criminals go that you guys have in jail, right? Why are you guys even pressing charges when someone kills you? Why are you guys doing any of those kind of things? You guys, because that's really hateful of you to actually want justice when things happen to you, right? I mean, apparently we're the only people that are pretty much mandated to just forgive, because see, when something happens to our people, what do? They run straight to us with, you know, they come and bring some reporters. Well, do you forgive them? Do you forgive them? Right after this stuff happened, we're expected to forgive you right away. But when things happen to you, when 9/11 happened, did you forgive those people that, you know, that ran those planes, flew those planes into the building? Hell no, you didn't. But see, that's the whole thing. When they just like Ish, when Ish says, if you guys kill one of mine, I'm going to kill 100 of yours. Remember, Ish says those kinds of things, and you other Americans here say exactly the same kind of thing. If you guys mess with us, you know, we're going to do this, and that to you. Why don't you guys forgive everybody? Why don't you guys just, you know, love thy neighbor, turn the other cheek? See, you don't do any of those things, but then you force us to do the same thing. And then if we say, well, you know what, actually, I think you should have to pay for what has happened to people. Then, oh, you have a reparation spirit. Oh, on Judgment Day, you're hateful. And see, like, who's been more hateful? People that's ran around, raped, robbed, murdered, and stolen everything, based off the color of other people's skin. You set up laws. I mean, you've had to actually really plan all these things out. You've actually had to plan out set up a society that's gone against our people and has destroyed our people. And you have to have a whole judicial system that allows police officers to kill us and whatever else and then walk away from it. You set up a system that you get to investigate yourselves and find yourselves not guilty. I mean, you've really had to go through and really think these things through. And all these people are sitting here every day watching it, been watching it, and are quiet. See, these are the testimonies that are all against you. See, everything that you just try to accuse us of, you are guilty of a million times over. Your church is guilty of, because every day that you see some injustice happen to our people and you ignore it, you pretty much just have like you have a whole story now that the Most High is going to show you when you have the opportunity to actually stand up for righteousness. And see, and even now, we're telling you what's going to happen. We're showing you in the scriptures. If you don't want to believe it, I said, that's up to you. I said, but it's written all over the scriptures. Isaiah 14:1, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. He didn't say he's coming for everybody. He said he's coming for Jacob. He's going to have mercy on Jacob, the Israelites. Okay, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. Right? And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. So if you guys keep on saying that, oh, he's coming for everybody, he's coming for everybody, we're all the same. You haven't been oppressed. You haven't had to go through what we've gone through. So yes, and verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. So you guys keep on talking about how, well, Jesus came and died for everybody. See, again, that is your religious doctrine, and that's what you guys have to push. But you guys have been on top. You can't be on top the whole time. And you guys have been real proud about that, how, you've been on top. You've been able to destroy us. You've been able to enslave us and everything else. I said, but now we're bringing this information out. Now all of a sudden it's a problem, And it says right there in 3, hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. So when you're saying, oh, you think that God's going to come back after 2,000 years and he's going to, redeem you. He came back for everybody. Well, it's talking about a people that has been serving hard bondage, and the rest of the world has just ignored what they've gone through. So you're free to believe whatever you want, but facts and what the Bible is really saying is not in your favor. And that's why, you guys are being exposed at this point. I said, because you don't have any foundation to stand on anymore. Much love, family. Shalom.